So in relation to IP or intellectual property, I think it's very key for businesses to learn to identify the IP the business wants to protect, and also then have a frank negotiation or talk to your counterparty about who has the rights to those IP, right? You have a great product or a great service, and you've done a wonderful thing, created this masterpiece, and you want to ensure that, hey, you get credited for it. So while your client will probably want the rights to the IP eventually, you should also set out clearly at the start that, I want to be able to have the right to say this was something I worked with you on together and be part of my portfolio, right? So again, it goes back to what I mentioned earlier about having a frank discussion at the very start about what you want, right? This may be a non-negotiable thing, that's something you want to put forth, right? That you must have a license to be able to say or use and showcase the works that you've just created, right? So once the expectation is clear and you've done the work, you can then go on to use it to say and entice other customers or clients that, hey, I've done this sort of thing, you don't have to worry about it, and you can just proudly showcase what you've put in effort in, right? On the flip side, in the unfortunate event where someone steals your IP and you want to get it back, I guess the first step you should do is really to talk to a lawyer or even the police, and then figure out how is it possible, or what are the options that you have in getting back that IP that you're missing now. There's no point just letting it go. You put in so much effort and spend probably hundreds of days trying to create it, value it, protect it, go after it, right? And don't be afraid that you're going to spend all this energy recovering your property, your intellectual property, and getting back nothing at the end because everybody has already copied it. The law is there to protect you and your work, so don't be afraid. Approach your lawyer. They will tell you what are your options and what you can do moving forward. And once you have insight or those options laid out before you, you will be able to make a better and more informed decision.